Can you hear me, Albert? Radio check, 1, 2, 3. Hey, you're in trouble, mate.
He used to live in Wallingford, builder. That's his granddaughter, apparently. Oh, really? Oh, right, the come up on it itself, wouldn't it?
That's all right, we'll get over it, I'm sure. Unless we lose, in which case, how dare you?
The toss is lost.
I haven't got a pound yet. I still can't. Nobody else is here. Hello, welcome again to Live Skittles from the ABM SKittles Club in Wallingford. Apologies for the delay. The previous game overran. It's last 6 away, lads night out at home. I'll give you the team rundown after. Oh, it's my go first.
He's on it. Unlucky. Good comeback.
Well, it's a 6 for me. Thank goodness, in the kingpin twice there. So yes, order, lads not out. Simon, Ben, Brett, Martin, Tom and Alan. Last 6 is Brian, Angie, John, Mick, Brian and Andy. Confusingly. Thank you for my beer, Brett. Brian from last 6 now, and his first throw of the game. He's played the same shot as me. Played the same shot as me. That gap's obviously tempting everyone this evening. Lovely second ball. Angle for a clearance here for Brian from last 6. Got 6 to beat from me. Third ball. It's looking good. Oh, just a little too straight to get a 7 there. So, first throws of the first leg. It's lads not out 6. Last 6, 7. It's Ben approaching the throw line now for lads not out. What can he do here with his first ball? Oh, cheeky 2 there. That's nice. Nicely on the kingpin there. What can he do with these 4? A solid 6 from Ben there. It's 12 for lads night out after the second man. Nerves from the skipper there. He's chucking this all over the place. This is Angie up now for last 6 with her first ball of the match.
Ran out mid-throw. I'm not surprised.
Oh, unlucky not to get at least one more there with the second ball, Angie. Here she goes for her final delivery. Oh, that's very close to the kingpin there. That's an unlucky 5. Honours even after 2 throws now. Next up for lads not out, it's Brett.
Complicated matters.
Brett just takes a sustaining sup of his pint and now strides up to the throw line. Got a little confidence to his stride this evening. Wipes his sticky hand on his trousers and delivers. It's fortunate the one there. It looked like he was going to find the gap all the way. How does number 2 fare? Oh, again, it's nicked a few more there. 4 scored so far for Brett. What can he do with his last ball here? Kingpin is still available. One from the back there. Score of 5. So lads not out total after 3 in the first leg is 17. And as last six, John comes up to throw, wearing an attractive diamond pattern sweater and driving moccasins. First ball. Oh, unfortunate not to get one from rattling the last pin there. See what he can do with his second shot. Straight down the middle. Last ball now. That's not bad to pick up a 2 from that one, from quite a difficult start. So, John pulls out another 5. It's now 17 all in the first leg after 3 throws. Nat Martin in at number 4 for lads night out. Quite a tall player. Has to bend his knees a long way to get down. Let's see what he does here with his first delivery. Solid first ball from this end. You won't be able to see it, but he's got a very dipping action. Let's see if it does something well for him on the second. Just one. Nice little cluster in the centre here. Although that outlier on your left, sorry, your right, our left, is going to be tricky. Final delivery. Yes, he's done well, I think, to get the 6 out of there. Keeping the pressure on. So after 4 players have thrown in the first leg, it's 23 to Lads Night Out. Last 6 are 17, and Mick there, number 4. Takes aim and looks to deliver his first ball now. Oh, it's a cheeky hit on the kingpin there. Taken 3 though. Second delivery now. Found the gap on the right-hand side, or left as you look at it. He's shifted his stance now, moved over the centre of the alley. Let's see what he can do with his final delivery. He's lucky to take that there. It's another 5 scored from last 6. So after 4 players have been for both teams, it's still all even with 23 apiece. No, it's not. Of course it isn't. No, it's 22. A bit of a correction from the skip there. Yes, they've only got 5 as Martin came in with a 6. So 1 ahead. Tom Morgan now steps up in the number 5 slot. A powerful delivery from Morgan. Oh, he's found the gap there. It's very smooth and powerful delivery, but he's disappointed with only getting 3 for his second shot there. His kingpin is still available. Let's see what he can do with his final throw. He's got the king. It's unlucky not to take an extra one there, but solid 6 again from Tom. 6, 6, 5, 6, 6 from Lads Night Out. A consistent start to take us to 29 after 5 have thrown. For last 6, it's now Brian. Just a reminder, we're running late, so we're still on the first leg. Apologies for the late start. So there's no score on the board as yet. Quite a wild delivery from Brian there. Lucky to get 1. Albert Hansel is sticking up for Lads Night Out. He's scampered across. Oh, unlucky again, Brian there. That second ball didn't take anything with it as it rattled across the pins. Final go now. A bit straight. Another 5. We've squeaked another point of lead. It's 27 to last 6, 29 Lads Night Out. So Lads Night Out with the first throw as the skipper lost the toss. Alan in the anchor leg. Got an advantage to Skittles, and he needs to build on that really to make it difficult for Andy, who's going to throw last in this leg for last 6. But now let's see what the skipper for Lads Night Out can do with his first delivery. If I'm not mistaken, the only left-hander in play this evening. First one was a little while. Let's see what he can do with number 2. Quite rightly, Martin has pointed out he's also left-handed, and I just didn't notice.
I'll just correct you there.
I was too busy watching his lovely knee bend. Oh, that's a beautiful final delivery to Nick the 6 then. It's a very consistent scoring there. 5 6s and a 5 scored to make a respectable 35. 35, the Lads Night Out first leg score. Now Andy from last 6. Starting on 27. It's got some little bit of work to do here. Moving over to the right-hand side of the alley. The first delivery. Just the 1. Certainly needs more now. Needs to have a solid second delivery to make sure he's not under too much pressure for the last. He's pulled it. He's pulled it. Well, now he's really got to hit the king here. He's moved over to the left-hand side of the alley, the radiator side, hugging it tightly. Let's see if he can pull it off. He's found the gap. That's an uncharacteristic, unforced error from Andy there. Giving Lads Night Out the first leg win. It's 2-0 as Lads Night Out 35 pins to last six's 28 pins. Second leg now, Brian from last six to step up. He's coming off their highest scorer in the first leg of 7. What can he do now? It's a good hit on the kingpin there. Brian with a very traditional crown green bowling stance. He not only hit that one with accuracy, but with some pace. There's a little mini kingpin here for the second shot. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, that just swerved away on the last half of the alley. Certainly deserves to get some with this final delivery. There's Brian from last six, final ball. No, he's pulled it the other side. A groan goes from both sides there, as I think everyone agrees he was unlucky not to get more. Now it's Simon from Lads Night Out, and that's me, so I better shut up and deliver. I'll hand over to the skipper for a few words about this evening's team selection.
Evening, everybody. Lovely to be with you all again, obviously. Well, tonight, I mean, I think not so much selection. I mean, it's more about who had the night to play. Lovely first shot there from Newts. He's taken 5 away. Big chances here for a clearance, perhaps. Yeah, so it was very much who was due the honour. Oh! Magic stuff from Newton here.
We've not seen this since 2016.
It's been a while, let's be honest.
Thank you. Well, felt quite good. That's an 8 scored from me. Well done, me. So just a summary for those of you who just joined us. It's we're currently at the start of the second leg following the late start to this match, but it's Lads Night Out with a 2-0 lead after one leg. After the first throws in this second leg, Lads Night Out have a 3-pin lead. It's now Angie from last six stepping up here. Coming off a 5 in her first leg. It's a nice gentle delivery, but it was quite accurate and took 3 with it. Oh, found the gap with the second. Work to do here for last six not to fall further behind already. Oh, that's needed that one to stay within touching distance. That's another 5 scored. Angie's equalled previous leg performance. So after 2 thrown, it's in the second leg, it's 10 points to last 6. Lads Night Out have 8 on the board, and Ben to see if he can add to that total and build an early lead in this second leg. Oh, he swung that wildly. Seemed to rush that one for some reason. Little twist of the wrist and it's in the gutter. Hopefully he can recover. Looking better. Nice, nice. Took an extra little bonus one there on your left to make it 4 scored. Has he pulled this too straight? That's unlucky. 4 in the score. Lads Night Out, despite that 4, Lads Night Out have a 2-point lead after 2 have thrown in the second leg. Lads Night Out leading 2 points to 0 so far. This is John from last 6. Oh, a cheeky one there. John's also coming off a 5 in his first leg. Let's see what he can do now with his second ball. Oh dear. He's missed that. Found the gap again. Last ball for John from last 6. That's quite a good pickup there. Consolation 5 scored. They're all being very consistent, last 6. 15 is the total 3 have thrown. Lads Night Out now on 12 with Brett to come up. Just as a reminder, we're just about halfway through the second leg. Lads Night Out took the first, 35 to 28. What can Brett do here? Coming off a 5 in his first leg. Oh, that's fallen out the hand very early. Into the gutter, halfway down the alley. He's going to be happy with that one. Let's see if he can shrug that off. Oh, he's gone right again. Some encouraging words from his skipper there. Got to keep his dander up. Final ball. That's looking better. Oh, he's found the gap. That's a 0, unfortunately. 50 pence fine there, Brett. Fell out the hand a bit early, but very unfortunate with those the second and third.
Yeah, right, the first one was terrible. Second one wasn't too good.
Yeah, no, we were looking like you should have at least, I think, booked up some compilation. Never mind. Brett goes to put the 50 pence fine. That's the high penalty we apply. Meanwhile, we're watching Mick.
Apart from the terrible guilt, I feel.
Guilt, obviously. Brett's carrying it well, though. His shots haven't sagged yet. So this is Mick from last 6, final ball. He's coming off a 5 in the first leg. This is very good. A strong 8. That's the top score in his team so far. Now with Lads Night Out scoring a 0 in that final one, the tables have turned. The early lead has rather disappeared. It's currently Lads last 6 have thrown, 4 have thrown. They have 23. We're currently on 12 with Martin here at our number 4 needs to put some points on here. Our other left-hander.
Oh, yes, so he is.
Oh, he's also taking his first shot very wide. He's staying on the right-hand side of the alley. He's rolled this one the same direction. It's another 0-0. Very quiet in the room. Surely we can't have 2 zeros in a row. This is very vital that Martin hits anything. He's taken 2. Another member of Lads Night Out apologises to the team. After 4 have thrown, it's 23 to last 6, 14 to Lads Night Out. Lads Night Out, of course, the first leg, but it's looking very unlikely they'll be able to repeat that. This is Brian from last 6, coming off a 5 in the first leg. Got some pace on the ball in the second. Again, unlucky not to take more with that. Final ball now from Brian. He's hit the kingpin, a solid 6 then. He's beaten his score from the first leg by 1. So after 5 have thrown for last 6, they are on 29. Lads Night Out on 14 with Tom in number 5 to throw. Really, we're up to some consolation now. As the skipper's just said, it's about our personal averages now. He's written off us pulling out even a draw from this leg, I think. Oh, that's a solid strike kingpin from Morgan. Taking an extra bonus pin at the back. What do you do with his second shot? He's eyeing up that group on your right, our left. Oh, unlucky there. He's just a little bit too far. What are you going to do now? This is interesting choices. One straight shot, one angle. He's gone for the angle. Oh, bonus pin with that beautifully crafted shot to take an 8. So after 5 have thrown in this second leg, it's 29 to last 6, 22 to Lads Night Out. Andy from last 6 is going to lead them out with his throws here as the final, number 6 in the second leg. How much of a lead can he give them? Oh, he would have wanted more. He would have wanted to put some pressure on Lads Not Out. Second ball. Oh, yes, he's knocked a few. That puts Lads Not Out, I believe, in spare territory now. I think they need a spare to... Alan has not taken many spares in competitive games. Oh, and he puts it down there. A creditable 6. Alan, it's 7. That one's off the alley. Just a bit of confusion there. There's a pin off the alley that's standing upright. 36 at the end of their second. 36. 14 spare required to draw this leg. Bit of banter. I don't think anyone's seriously expecting it, but who knows? Skittles is a game that brings up many surprises. First ball. It is now unlikely with that start, although the king is still available. He could knock these down if the angle is right. Second shot. Oh, that was close to a good angle, but I think that's it now. The second leg's been lost. It's just about the personal average now for Alan. Unlucky there. Only 4 scored. So, Lads Night Out. Won the first leg, lost the second. So it's on as even at 2 points each. And we now enter the beer leg, the third. And it's me to throw first.
So Simon's after his magnificent 8 in the last leg. Fires one down and straight through the middle. And same again, that was very unlucky. That looked like it was about to hit the kingpin and just faded away. It's a pressure shot now for Simon, and that's gone straight through again. Very, very unlucky. So close. It's a cool game.
I'm just going to wait with my wallet over here to buy the win.
Simon is remortgaging his house currently as we speak to pay for... What's that, Brett? Sorry?
2 shots, I think, had an hour at the bottom left-hand side.
Yes, they were exactly the same. I don't think I've seen two shots so close that have missed so badly. 3 shots, really. Yeah, you're right, Alan, yeah. No, nothing wrong at all. It's a cruel game. Meanwhile, Brian has stepped up and he's gone straight to the middle as well. That makes it 4 in a row. Brian, that's the same gap as well. Brian's up for number 5 now. Let's see if he can do it. Let's cheer him. As the team plays, no, we can't say that for copyright reasons. He's broken the curse. Well done, Brian. Brian has got some down. The whole alley is relieved. 6 in one go. That's quite a shot. He's going for the rest of the 3 here. Can he get them? Only time will tell. 1 down. Brian has 7, which wins the beer leg by 7. Well done, Brian. Unlucky Simon. Meanwhile, Ben steps up. And as Gary Keepe used to say, never rush the jockey. Schoolboy error here by Ben. We'll see how it goes. Oh, that was lucky. That was hit the kingpin and knocked. Was it 2 or 3 down? 3 down. 3 down. But that could have been 4-5 even. And that's through the middle. So 3 currently for Ben. and 4. Unlucky. Well, we're just going to have a quick chat with the rest of the team now, I think. So,
Just having had a 0, I'm feeling slightly nervous on the next round.
well, it can only get better, frankly, can't
That's
it?
true, yeah. Could be the
If it gets worse after 0, we've got some real problems here, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Martin, as the forgotten left-hander of the team.
How are you feeling today? Well, a little bit worried that our performance is going downhill a little bit here. What do you think, Brett?
It's a game of 2 halves.
Would you mind?
So it's smoothly got rid of.
Sorry about that. I was enthralled in the game of Skittles there. Now things are looking up. That's down the middle, and then we'll be fine, Brett. But just make sure you hit some Skittles. No, I can't talk. Two is a bit small.
Good feeling about this one.
As well.
Go on, Brett. Oh, there we go. 3 on the edge. That was
I don't know how good they've been at keeping up to date with the scores, but let's have a recap. So, after 2 have thrown, it's the last 6 on 9. That's not out, a lowly 4. Here's Brett, our number 3. He's redeemed himself, which hopefully I can do next week. He's pulled down a 6 there. At last, someone who's put some pressure on their opponent. So just as a reminder, it's 2 points each. It's not out, won the first leg 35-28. Lads Not Out lost the second leg 26-36. Currently, Lads Not Out posted 10 in the after the 3 thrown so far. This is now number 3 for last 6, John. Second ball. Oh, it's a bit unfortunate still. Little cluster available here. There's an angle. He's going for it, but he's pulled it. He's pulled it. He's pulled it. Only 4 scored for John. That's a bit of a let-off for us here. And Brett's taken the beer. Right, Lads Not Out 10. Last 6-13. Here's Martin on number 4. He's coming off a 2 on his second leg. What can he do now? That's better shots. That's a better shot. Keep away from. Now then. Oh, never mind. That's a strong 7 from Martin again. Coming off 2. Coming off a 2 there. It's a strong performance. Lads Night Out are now up to 17. With last 6 on 13. So a little lead. Now Mick though is coming 8 in his second leg. He needs at least 4 to draw level, and then anything beyond that is the to take into the 5th throws. A little lucky to get only 3 perhaps. Oh, that's looking good, but yeah, there wasn't much left for that kingpin to take with it. This is a bit of an awkward little lie here. Final throw now for Mick, last 6. What's he done? Oh, yeah. That was unlucky there. A strong 6 there, but he's lost his beer leg to Martin. So this is good. It means we've, despite our 0 and a 4, we've got away with it. lads night out. It's now 19, last 6 to 17 lads night out. After 4 players have thrown. Tom Morgan now, our number 5, coming off a 6 and an 8. Big run up again. What can he do here? Oh, he's found the gap.
That's why you can't look at your phone, Albert.
Oh, there's some banter now for the sticker upper, who was unfortunately engrossed in his social media and not watching what happened there. Yes, unfortunately, if he is watching the stream, it's about a 6-second delay, so very behind on the action. Now Tom needs to hit this big. Oh, that was really unfortunate. A strong hit on the kingpin. It just didn't get out. He's very disappointed with himself. 2 has been scored. That takes us to parity. But of course, last 6, it's a free throw. Brian, their number 5 here. Anything he gets now will be the lead. Wild first delivery, found the gap. Second delivery. Again, that power. Oh, he found the kingpin. And just one more, but that takes the lead to 6. So with only one team member for each to throw, lads not out 19. Last 6. 20. Is that a 5 or a 3 out? 23 or 25? 25. 25. So, Alan Pointer, the skipper of Lads Not Out, comes up for his throw as the final man in the beer leg. 2 scored. It's currently 2 points each after the 2 legs have been completed. Oh, what an excellent second delivery. That was a great sounding result there. Did well. We need all of these ideally to put the pressure on. Oh, that's unlucky. That's very unlucky from the skipper. 7 scored for Alan. Brings the lads not out total to 26. Last 6 are on 25, so it's 2 for the win, really. Now, you would say it's easy done, but of course in his first leg, Andy scored only 1, which if he managed to beat that, wouldn't be enough. Is he remembering back to that performance and feeling pressure from that 1 in the first? Let's see. He's found the gap now. This is going to rattle him, I think. As a hush descends on the crowd, everyone's looking at the pins. He's pulled it again. Now then. Now there's a lot of pressure on this shot. He only needs 1 for the draw, but my goodness. Final ball. He's done it. He's done it. He's up to the pressure. Many have crumbled in a similar situation, so he did well there, but we had a glimmer of hope for just a minute. So after 3 legs, it's lads night out 2. Last 6-4. And now I'm going to hand you over to another member of the team shortly while I get the beers in after my go. It's Brian for last 6 on the 4th leg. He's coming off 7.57, Mr. Consistent today, I think. That's that first one. Second ball, it's a long hold. Quick release. Drove it straight to clear those 2. Final deliveries, missed it. Now then, can the spur lads night out on after the disappointment of the first of the legs 2 and 3? And by them I mean me, because I'm coming off a 0. Let's see what I can do. I'll hand you over to Alan.
I'm just going to hide behind the pillar here and watch Newt from a slight angle. I'm enjoying his work so far this evening. In the last leg, the 0, a beautiful 0, I think I'm going to call it. Here he goes, hit some pins. 3 pins, 3 per ball. He knows what to do. Abandoning the rad, ball 2. See how he goes. It's looking good. And that, if he gets 3 with this last ball, I'm going to be quite amazed. Difficult split. I'm confident. It's a 0. There you go. Welcome, Simon.
There's currently an argument about who's buying the beers. Currently, lads not out are 6-2 ahead, with Angie about to bowl. The cheese is coming through, apparently. Angie's first ball went straight through the middle, very unlucky. Angie hits the kingpin. 2 go down, I think. And just a 3 for Angie, and Ben's coming up to play. The important news tonight, however, is that Reading have beaten Blackburn. I repeat, Reading have beaten Blackburn 2-1.
And lead to the top of the division. What are you commentating on?
A good start from Ben, 3 down, a tickle from the outside. Wild one to the right. A wide ball. You don't get 4 wides in this game, just the 0. And a wide left as well. Well, we'll have no swearing on this channel, please, Ben. So Ben equals Angie's score 3, that's fine. Lads not out, still four pins up. John is up for last 6. And gets a couple at the end there. So lads not out really need to win this leg. The pressure is on. John's currently got 4 down in this leg here. Hits the kingpin and nothing more, very unlucky. 5 for John. So last 6 are 1 ahead. Thanks. Oh, thanks Brett for the bit. And I'll pass you back to the commissaire as Brett comes up to get his 8 or 9.
Oh dear. Yes. Well, hopefully you were entertained by Tom there with both facts and humour. So a recap of where we're at. Lads Night Out are down 2 points to 4. And we're playing the 4th leg. 6 had the honour, and they're currently on 10. Lads Night Out. 9 before Brett's throws here. Oh, he's taken a cheeky one now then. We could really do with Brett here, hitting the kingpin and taking a few down and giving us a nice lead. Let's see if he can cover the goods. He's pulled it right, left as you look at it, and it's gone now. Brett scored
Albert, how many was that?
two scored by Brett, unfortunately. Another fine. And by fine, I mean financial penalty, not it was fine. It's only a game, says Brett, very philosophical. This is Mick for last 6. That's taken out the middle cluster there. Okay. He scored 4. You can put that up there. 4 scored. Takes them to 14. Lads not out on 11 plus Martin's 4. Martin needs at least 3 to break even, and then preferably a few more than that to pull us ahead. It's a good start. That's on as even now, so the next 2. Oh, that's unlucky. Just a 1-point lead for us now. Oh, and it remains there. Still, we're back in the lead. Keeping the pressure on. Now it's Brian, number 5 for 6. He's taken the kingpin there. Unfortunately, though, he's not got the king available to help him now. Goes left. Oh, that's a great effort there. Great effort to pull in 6 and put the pressure back on. 20 to last 6 after 5 throwers, and currently on 15 with Tom to throw at number 5. So Tom's coming off a 2, unfortunately, his leg. 6-8 to 2. That's uncharacteristic for Mr. Morgan. Let's see what he can pull out. That's, I think, unlucky. Lovely angle on the kingpin, and just they didn't take the others out for them. This just happens sometimes at Skittles. It's a hell of a game. Second ball for Morgan. It's cleared the back row. That's 5 scored. Takes us to equal with last 6. This is now to make a bit of a lead. Yeah, he's taken another 2 there. 7 is a bit more like the Tom we expect. So, after 5 have thrown in the 4th leg, it's Lads Night Out 22, 6-20. And a reminder, Lads Night Out, the overall score is Lads Night Out 2 points to last 6 4. Now we really need to win this one to bring to them in the final leg. Now this is Andy for last 6, coming off a 1 and 5 in his previous legs. He's found the kingpin with that first shot. Taken 5, that's a good start. Taking him into a 3-shot lead now. Looks like a good delivery. Oh, just squeaked past the king. However, there is an angle on these 3 here. There's a hush on the alley. What can he do? He's bowled it, but he's taken the 1. That's a solid 7. Well-deserved round of applause. Equals his best score from leg 2. So now, with last 6 having played all of their plays in leg 4, it's 27. Lads Night Out are currently 22, plus whatever the skip can bring to the party. 5 for the draw, but we really need the 6 for the win. See what he can do. Big run up here. First ball. It's through the gap. Now, this could easily rattle a lesser player. We've got Ben with his head in his hands. He can't watch. And the skipper hits the king. Now he has this mini king on your right or our left as we look. He needs 6 for the win. It's still on. He throws. He's taken it. Done what he needed to do. Lad's not out to take the 4th leg. 28 points to 27. 4 points each. 5th and final leg, and it's me to throw first. Over to the skipper to say he can't go. He's spent.
So Simon, 6-8-0-6. Apart from the 0, it's been a brilliant score so far. Brilliant score. That's a good shot. How many's that down? That's 4 down in his first shot. That's a good shot. That's tickled the kingpin, and 1 went down only. So he's got 5 so far, 4 more to get. Very, very unlucky. It's been one of the nights tonight where a few of us have got low scores, myself included. And that's gone straight in the middle. Unlucky Simon. 5. I don't think we can ask any more effort from Simon, to be honest. He's putting his all into it tonight. But as the game stands so far, it's 4-all. So it's game on. I'll pass you back to Simon.
Thanks, Tom. Well, my score at the end is 25. 25 with a 0. I'll take that, actually. 25 scored with a 0. Would have preferred more, but there we go. Okay, Brian now for his last 2s of the match in the final leg for last 6. Down the middle, straight there. Look at that. Equaled my score with 1 ball. They don't call him 1 ball Brian for nothing. Oh, that was close. Final delivery of the match for Brian. A lovely low squat. A long hold. Bit of rapid release. Oh, he wobbled. It wouldn't sit down. It's a good 6 to finish from Brian. He's beaten his man. 27 is the total for Brian. 25 for me. And in this leg, it's 6-5. So 1 point lead for last 6. That's not out. Certainly still within contention now as Ben addresses the oche. 3 per ball, as the skipper always tells us. That's all we need. 3 per ball. Second ball for Ben. Just the 1 scored. Kingpin still available with a favourable angle. Oh, he's pulled it. He's pulled it, unfortunately. Ben finishes on a 4. A little below par for him there. He's finished on a total of 21. A little bit of bingo calling from the skipper there.
Remember it well.
9 is the running total so far. That's not out. A reminder, it's all square at 4 points each. We're in the final leg. This is Angie for last 6. Nothing with the first ball. She's coming off a 2 and a 3 in her last couple of legs, so she needs to better that. Oh, she's found the gaps as well again. There's been plenty of that this evening. The Skittles have not been friendly. What can she do with her last throw? Rolls it down gently. And she's taken the king, and that's very solid 5. Well done, Angie. 20 scored against Ben's 21. Beat your man, as Skipper says. That's all you have to do. Or in this case, your lady. So, currently, Lads Night Out are on 9. Last 6 on 11. Brett now with his final throw of the match. Throws, I should say, first one. He's pulled to the right, he often does, or you left as you look at it, but he's got away with it this time with 1. It's now gone more to the middle. Oh, it rolled through, rattled the middle one, but didn't take it. That's unfortunate. Kingpin is still here. Surely he must change sides on the alley, but no, he's staying solid. He's not going to move. It's down the middle. That's a better shot. Takes a 5. So Brett's total is 18, and that takes Lads Night Out to 14. Remember, we're going first. Last 6 with 11, plus these from John. He needs 1 more to bring the scores level. Anything more than that is their lead. There is that 1. So what he gets now is the lead. Rolls it down nicely, it's looking good. Just the 1. Just the 1. Going to be a very tight final leg. 4 scored for John from last 6. So after the first 3 have thrown for each team, it's 15 to last 6, 14 to Lads Night Out. Number 4 for Lads Night Out, Martin. Tall, rangy left-hander. Low knee dip. Straight through the gap there. He's gone to the right of the alley, your left as you look at it now. Smooth delivery that time. Lovely shot on the kingpin. Use the 4th. Now he's got a little mini king here. He spotted it. He's going to crouch low. Another smooth delivery. How's he done? Oh, that's a great shot to finish with an 8. He's very pleased with that. That's his best score of the. What a time to bring your best score when we're tied in the final leg. Finished with a 27, very creditable. Lads Night Out 22. Last 6 on 15, plus whatever Mick can do here. He's the number 4 for last 6. It's a solid first ball. He's got to eat into that 7-point lead. Second delivery, he's taken the 2 out. So he's 1 required to draw. A nice angle here. Good for a right-hander. See what he can do. Oh, he's pulled it. Just the 1. He's taken the 7. He's done what he needed to do, though. He's pulled everything back, so we can forget about the first 4 throws. They don't matter. It's 22 points, everything even. It's down to number 5s or number 6 from each team. So, for Lads Night Out, it's Tom Morgan. It's a bit of a mixed bag for him with a 2 in there, but there's an 8 and a 7 also. That signature long and up. Smooth delivery. Whoa, he means business. He did deserve more. He's deserved more than that all evening, to be fair. Oh, that's beautifully on target now. That's a fantastic shot. This is just icing on the cake if he gets this. It's looking good. Yes, he takes a clear 9 scored for that final throw of the game for Tom. Superb. I think it's fair to say the pins have owed him that all evening. So 31 scored for a total. Last 6 currently on 22. Here's Brian, their number 5 man. He really needs to knock them all down. Oh, unlucky. Through the gap. Kingpin is still available, but he needs to really wallop it with his last one here. Oh, he's missed it. That looks like it's ours for throwing away now. Ours for throwing away. So after only a 2 scored there, it's up to 5 throws. Last 6 are on 24. Lads not out on 31. So Alan, the skipper, in the zone against the radiator. Big run up look. He's gone the full length of the rad. Nice, smooth. 3 per ball. He's not worried. He's not worried now. He can relax and enjoy this. Oh, there we go. 4 per ball is even better than 3. He's enjoying this now. You can tell the shoulders are relaxed. He's gliding and he's taken a consolation 8. That's excellent. His best leg of the night. 39 from last night out for that one. For the total pin score. 31 for Alan himself. Joins Tom at getting over 32. Now then, 39, lads not out, 24, last 6. Here's Andy. That's it. The spare is on the table now, I'm pretty certain. I know the kingpin is there. It's going to be a freak shot for him to get all of these down. Oh, valiant effort. That's it. The win is secured. Lads night out, take the match. 6 points to 4 against last 6. We'll watch Andy's final ball. He rolls it down smoothly. A great 6 points to finish. He's had a bit of a bad night there. 1-7-5-7 and now a 6. But there we go. The final result. Lads night out win 6 points to 4. They're congratulating themselves as they do. Up and down. The total for the legs last night at 35, 26, 26, 28, 39. So quite a variety of scores there. And I'm going to leave you now as we go and shake hands with the opposition. I'll let you enjoy the scenes here from the Hithercroft. I think just a bit of post-match analysis. Skipper, your thoughts on that 6-4 victory?
Well, that is classic lads night out. 2 zeros, a load of fines. The curry's done well, and we've somehow pulled a victory out of the arse of that game. I don't know. It's ridiculous to be honest. But
and our favourite score either way. Our favourite score, it has to be 6-4. Whether we win or lose is our favourite score. And as the dutifully pays the sticker upper Albert, with a slight deduction for his lack of attention in the middle there. We'll say good night, and unfortunately we won't be able to live stream the next game as I'm not here, unless anybody else wants to learn how to do it. But we're all going, nah, jog on really. So you'll just have to come down and enjoy it yourself in person. Until next time, good night. Keep skittling.